Bang! What's up? I got people hitting my phone on my computer. Dope. Anyways, yeah, right now, 7 a.m., May 28th, 2025. We in here, we cooking, we're in the laboratory, and we're doing good work. We're doing God's work. We're doing the universe's work. And it's important stuff. So, essentially, what we talked about last time is the importance of kind of bringing that childlike spirit back in. Like, rejuvenation is low-key the best word for it. Rejuvenate, to reinsert your rejuvenation. Because when you were rejuvenated, you were that guy. You believed in yourself. You believed in the world. You had infinite amounts of love. You had infinite amounts of curiosity. You didn't give a fuck what what anybody at all thought about you. That is the essence of rejuvenation, you know. And you believed you could be anything you wanted to be, and you understood that it's gonna take some work, you know, but you were gonna do it in a calm, playful, flowful way. And so, yeah, that's rejuvenation. So what we're going to do is we're going to rejuvenate. We're going to reinsert that rejuvenation into your life, because right now, you probably think that your life is so important and that you're so mature and that you know all the answers and that everything is really black and white and blah, 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 blah. But at the end of the day, you don't know shit. Genuinely, you don't know a goddamn thing. Like, you don't know nothing. And I think that it's really important for people to understand that, so that they can kind of step back into that role of being like a kid and learning about the world and learning about the universe and learning about themselves. Most people don't even know who they are, yet they walk around with some facade idea of their own identity just to feel or believe they know who they are, you know? And so, yeah. You don't know anything. You don't know what happened. You don't know how you got born. You don't know what happens when you die. You don't know how the pyramids got here. You probably don't even know the accurate versions of history. I know I don't. And you don't even know how the cells in your body multiply. Like, you don't know nothing, yet you sit here and act like you're so mature that I can't be like a child. I have to do that. How about you just try it? How about you just try it and watch how much love and compassion and light and tranquility just flows back into your life? Because at the end of the day, you are kind of God's child. So to act like you are some like big, too cool for school ass, like adult, like that sounds so ass. That's so boring. Anyways, let's go into the real topic. This is how you do it. Number one is praying. And for me, it's reading the Bible. For whatever religion that you follow, whatever God, for whatever you believe in, it's important that you step one step closer to that every day, and you strengthen that signal between you and that ultimate source at the end of the day, because that's truth. And however you envision truth, really, I think it's pretty streamlined. I think it's all encompassing. For me, it's through the Bible, through prayer. And so that's how I communicate and how I build my relationship, my loving relationship with God, with Jesus, with the universe, with the world, with the earth, you know. So that's how it starts for me. Number two is just gratitude and appreciation. This is so, so key, because it allows you to understand that you will die soon. You will die very, very soon. So you should really begin to appreciate your breaths. This breath right here in this very moment. You only get so many of those before your ass is in the grave, and before your ass is dead, and before you can't see your family, before you can't hang out with your dogs or cats or lizards, whatever you may have, before you can't play sports or watch TV, before you can't spend money, go on trips across the world, see the most beautiful things on earth. These things are all gonna be gone. They're all gone, you know? And so just really appreciate your breaths, because it's all you got. This life right here, you're not in control of anything at all besides that one simple fact that you can appreciate and give love. Or you can be ungrateful, unappreciative. Or you could be unappreciative and really be a sour person. And for me, I was that. I was that. I was so sour. I was so unappreciative, and now like I'm just genuinely so thankful for everything, for my family members, for my friends, for my dog, for this computer that it allows me to do work that keeps me out of this system, and for this book which I can write, like all sorts of shit I'm thankful for. And so yeah, that's number 2, just overall appreciation and gratitude for life, so that you can really understand the essence of being here on this earth, and how brief that time is. You know, we're just yeah, okay, how brief that time is. I won't keep ranting. Number 3 is action. You gotta take action. The truth and the love and the gratitude and all these things is just a muscle like anything else. I once saw this thing, it was like, when you work out, you tear the muscle. You tear the muscle so it can grow. And why would it not be the same for the spirit or the mind? You know, and so the spirit and the mind and the heart are really kind of interconnected in this way, that you got to work it, you got to grow it, and so you got to tear it to grow it. And so for me, that's through approaching, because I hate that. I've never done it in my life, so I'm just literally kind of talking out my ass right now, but I got to go do approach. What did really change my life was starting to give people compliments. I really always had this really defensive, big ego, like, if I give you a compliment, that means that you're better than me and no one's better than me. But now, like, I love to give people compliments, and that's actually also a lie. But I really try. I really do a good job of giving people compliments, even though it's hard sometimes. But compliments, approach, really just getting out of your comfort zone, like growing, that box and that mold of who you used to be as a person, just shredding and ripping out of that, and allowing yourself to see that you're really like a superhero, and you can do genuinely anything you want if you just do it. You just take that risk. You just stop thinking. You stop letting those thoughts of other people's limitations and what other people said to exist in your brain, and it's like, then it's just you and God. It's just you and God to kind of decipher what's possible and what's impossible, and like, you can only imagine what that conversation would sound like. So, yes. Prayer, gratitude, action, communication, appreciation, and action, forward momentum, implementation. So yeah, that's it right there. This is how we change lives, you know, really it is. This is how the world changes. And if love and freedom and appreciation, gratitude, thankfulness, and overall understanding of how short our time here on earth was widely understood, and it was something that was taught in schools, instead of how to manage your tax book, or how to put, I don't even know what they taught in schools, but anyways, if this kind of stuff was taught in schools, I guarantee the world would be a much different place. And so I guess that's why I'm here, to not teach anyone, but just to kind of show you guys my journey. As rejuvenated as I am, I'm still a savage. I'm just a savage kid is all. And so yeah, rejuvenation doesn't mean that you gotta be an immature, fleeting responsibilities type person. It's actually the opposite. It's actually being able to just like re-free your soul. Like, let yourself be yourself. Be that kid again. That's all that anyone wants to do, is just rejuvenate, to be that kid. And now you know you have all the you know what you have to do in terms of your disciplines, how to be a responsible adult. And so yeah, you can do those things, but at the end of the day, you might as well do it with the soul of who you used to be, who you really are, and not who they told you to be. So yeah, we're out of here. Peace out. Love, peace, and let's get to work. Boom. Peace.